Hello all, welcome to Tekla User Days 2021. My name is Shreya Joshi and I am a Senior Product Specialist working with Trimble Tekla India Services team. So till now we have seen many improvements, enhancements related to latest Tekla Structures version 2021. So during this session we are going to see the enhancements, improvements related to Tekla interoperability and Tekla model sharing functionality. So during this session we are going to see what all the improvements are there related to the reference model, the enhancements on the IFC export side. We have many interesting enhancements related to the interoperability with Trimble Connect. Related to the interoperability with Tekla Structural Designer, we have very nice improvements. We'll also see now we can insert the Navisworks and Autodesk Revit file as reference models. Apart from this, related to Tekla model sharing functionality as well, we have quite a few good enhancements that also we'll see during the session. So let's start. So now on the reference model side, we can insert the reference model from the file menu as well. So if we go to file menu, import, insert reference model, we'll get the add model dialog box as well. So in older version we used to do it from the right hand side pane. Now we can do it from the file menu as well. Now we no longer need to delete the existing reference model and reinsert it to use the new configuration file. Now we can update the reference model data by just holding down the control key and clicking on the refresh button. With simple refresh, we can use it to update the model version from the original file location, and control plus refresh button we could use to recreate the reference model using the current settings. The reference models side pane now also has the additional rotation options for rotating the reference model around the X and Y axis. If the reference model file already contains the X and Y rotation values, this option will be grayed out. Apart from this, on the reference model side we have quite a few other improvements also, like the curve line accuracy is been now increased and now we'll get 4 times more segments in curves. In older versions the curved line sometimes was coming as a sets of straight lines. Now it's been improved. Now it's possible to use the special characters in reference model file names as well. Reference model functionality now also supports the files from the SketchUp version 2021. Apart from this, land XML file in older versions sometimes used to give the invalid alignment geometry error. This has now been fixed. On the IFC export side, the property set accuracy for area, volume and mass properties has been updated to be more accurate. On the IFC 2x3 export side, we have a new advanced option available now to control if the BREP objects will be exported as exact solids or not. We can also control now in case if we want to export the IFC file without any predefined property set. So a blank property set is available while exporting the IFC file in case if we don't want to use any of the predefined property set. New advanced option is available regarding exporting the rebars to which has been created using the rebar sets. So now we can control if the rebars created using rebar sets should be exported as groups or as an individual rebars. For base points, the longitude and latitude values now have a microsecond precision accuracy. While exporting to IFC 2x3 format, we can also export the BVBS fabrication information. So we have a new extension available on Tekla Warehouse which we could download and which we could use to export the BVBS information in IFC 2x3 format, which will get exported as property set. So it's also possible to refer or report this information in some of the solutions like Trimble Connect. So if we select this rebars in Trimble Connect, we could see this BVBS info available inside the Trimble Connect. Let's see a small video in this regard. So I'm selecting some of the members in Tekla structures and exporting them to Trimble Connect using this particular extension. So once the export has been successful, if we go to Trimble Connect and if we select the individual rebars and if we go to its properties, inside the properties we'll be able to see the BVBS fabrication info available. We could also export this info from Trimble Connect to CSV report. On the IFC 4 export side, we no longer require to set the advanced option to start IFC 4 export. Now the IFC 4 export option will be available by default from here onwards. Now we could also use the attributes with dot in it while exporting, like assembly.core_unit. Previously in older version this was a limitation. Now it's possible to export the attributes with dot in it using the IFC 4 export. Now we could also export the classification info which will be written to IFC classification field in exported file. We can define the classification system in the UDA in project properties, or we can also define the classification values for the assemblies in organizer or in the UDA dialog box of the individual assemblies. On the Tekla Structural Designer interoperability front, now we have new improved user interface dialog. The conversion for sections, material grades and rebars is an automatic procedure now. Let's see a small demo in this regard. So if we go to File, Import Tekla Structural Designer, we could see the new improved user interface dialog. From here we could select the already analyzed and designed Tekla Structural Designer model. If we go to the conversion tab and if we click on preview conversion, we could see the mapping is an automatic procedure now. Once we click on import, we could see the Tekla Structural Designer model available in Tekla structures. On the rebar side, we have many options available now. We could select whether we want to import the rebars or not, whether we want to import it as native bars or reference bars. We could select whether we want to import it once per design group, as well as for what all member types we want to import it. So let's see a small demo in this regard. Once we import the Tekla Structural Designer model in Tekla structures, we'll see it gets imported along with all the rebars. Based on our selection, it will get imported as rebar set or as an individual bars. Now similarly we have the option to import it once per design group. Also we could select for what all member types we want to import the rebars. That also we could select. Also imported rebars for slabs now considers the patch reinforcement, as well as foundation reinforcement also we can import now in Tekla structures. The rebars, now we have the option whether we want to attach them as reference bars or how. So based on our selection, the rebars will get imported as reference model. Now the changes will be dealt with much more ease. So say if something gets changed in Tekla Structural Designer, using the model comparison tool, quite easily we could locate the newly added members, updated or say deleted members, and automatically those will get updated in Tekla Structures. On the Trimble Connect interoperability front, now we have new overlay versions and change detection functionality. Using this functionality, we could quite easily check the changes happened in between two different model version files. To use the functionality, the Tekla Structures model has to be collaborated with Trimble Connect. So once we upload the model to Trimble Connect, it will create a new version of that particular model under the Trimble Connect model's user interface. So from here, quite easily we could turn on or off different versions of model and we can compare them. All in all, it's a new functionality which we could use to check the history of changes for any particular model. In any two model versions, we could compare and changes could see visually. We could quite easily locate the newly added, deleted, updated or unchanged members in different model versions. Let's see a small demo in this regard. So I have this particular model whose base version is already uploaded to Trimble Connect. Now I am changing some of the members, profiles for some of the members, as well as I am deleting some of the members from the model. Let's upload the first version of the model to Trimble Connect. Once the first version of the model is uploaded, let's change some more members. Let's change their profile. Once the profile is updated, let's upload the second version of the model to Trimble Connect. Now let's go to the Trimble Connect model's user interface dialog. If we refresh here, under the latest version of the model, we'll be able to see different versions of the model available. So from here we could turn on any of the previous version and we can compare with the latest version. We could quite easily locate the changed members as well as the deleted members. We could turn on any of the two model versions and we could compare them easily. The other change on the Trimble Connect side is now it supports the pores as well. So say if we have a Tekla structure models in which we have added the pore break, now the pore break will be visible inside Trimble Connect as well. Earlier it was a limitation. The other improvement on the Trimble Connect side is the drawing annotations. Now we could export the Tekla structures drawings to Trimble Connect as well. For that we have one extension available on Tekla Warehouse which we could use. So now the site people, they can see the 2D versions or 2D drawings along with the 3D version of Trimble Connect. So let's see a small demo in this regard. I have this model for which some of the cast unit as well as some of the GA drawings are ready. If I use this particular extension to upload the drawings to Trimble Connect, once the drawings got uploaded, if we go to Trimble Connect, quite easily we could turn on the notations under the Trimble Connect project. So if you see, quite easily we could turn on the different GA drawings We could check different piece marks, dimensions, different nodes, and so on. Not only the GA drawings, but we could also turn on different assembly, cast unit, single part drawings inside the Trimble Connect model. Let's see some of the other miscellaneous improvements on the interoperability side. Now we can also import Navisworks and Revit format as reference model. We could use the Tekla warehouse extension to import .nwd and .rbt formats. On the BIM publisher extension side, now it also supports exports to Smart 3D. Related to interoperability with Aviva, there are quite a few interesting enhancements are there. Like on the Tekla side, if a fixed base point named Aviva_base point is available inside the model, it will be used while exporting to Aviva. On the PDMS E3D side, while importing to PDMS E3D, it does not sort based on the hierarchies anymore. Similarly, on the E3D side, while exporting from E3D, we could also use the E3D's own IFC export now. Let's see the improvements on the model sharing side. So now the shared model owners can export the list of users in a shared model from the users dialog box. This allows them to either change user role or add the another user into the same or any of the another shared model. Also, all user roles except for viewer can now send email notifications to others. Let's see a small demo in this regard. So if we go to File, Sharing, Users dialog box, from here quite easily we could export the list of users attached to that particular shared model. So if we want to include any of the new user in the list, we just need to add his email ID along with the role which we want to assign to that particular user. Once the changes are done, save the file, go to the users dialog box either in the same model or say in any other model and just import the file. And quite easily we could see the new user has been added to the list. From the same dialog box, we could also send the email notifications to different users in the list. So with just send button, the email notifications will go to those users. Now the file sharing.ini file for excluding file and folders from the sharing settings is no longer created automatically. This way, BIM managers can have their own settings file in the model folder so that they can share the necessary files to other users. Now, when your role in a shared model is changed to viewer or say project viewer, you no longer need to close and reopen Tekla structures and the shared model. This was a requirement in older versions. Now it's no longer required. If you are using Trimble Connect folder as project or firm folder, you can now see the progress of the data synchronization from the project or firm folder to the local model folder. If required, you can also cancel the data synchronization from here. So to summarize, we have seen many of the interesting features, updates on the interoperability and model sharing side, be it related to reference models, IFC export side, Trimble Connect. We saw the overlay versions and change detection functionality, which is a path breaking functionality. We saw the many changes on the Tekla structural designer interoperability side. The new user interface is the one, as well as the changes related to the import of the rebars. The other improvements includes the BIM publisher functionality as well as the export to Aviva tool. Also, we have seen many of the changes on the model sharing side. Hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have any questions, do send it through Slido. Thank you.